everybody, what is up, Prof Toast here, and welcome to another Prof Toast review. This time we're doing Star Wars The Force Awakens, which I just finally barely saw last night. I wanted to go see it on opening day, but unfortunately I was visiting family for the holidays, so yeah. But anyways, so yes, put it simply, amazing movie. Go watch it if you not have seen it yet. If you're speculating, if you're thinking it might not be good, stop that crap and go watch the damn movie because it is freaking amazing. Alright, so I mean, honestly, as a kid, I have fond memories of seeing the original three, which were just. They're just like, of course, everybody knows they're freaking awesome, amazing. And then once Star Wars episodes 1 through 3, which I think I was about middle school when that came out. And when those came out, I was like, yeah, we get new Star Wars, check this out. It's like, of course, as a kid, I'm like, okay, yeah, that was kind of cool, that wasn't bad. But now, like, analyzing it more, it's just like, God, the CG was horrible. Jar Jar Binks, I don't even need to even go into that because that just speaks for itself. Just yeah, they used so much CG, it just wasn't even funny. And then this, The Force Awakens, they finally went back to actually using like props and puppets, which gave it just so much more of an immersive, realistic effect. And this one, I don't know. When watching The Force Awakens, I just kind of got that original nostalgic feeling that's like, yes, this is a Star Wars film. This is the kind of feeling I remember when watching the movies from when I was younger, when I saw them for the very first time, and everything. So in that aspect, it is amazing. In this review, I'm gonna go ahead and basically try my best not to spoil anything. So don't worry if you're watching this and you don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna do my best to not put any spoilers in there because those if you're sitting there watching this and haven't seen the movie, yeah, I don't want to spoil any of the surprises because there's a pretty good amount of them in there. Alright, so to get started, one cool thing is I like how they're experimenting a bit with the Force powers. Because there's a part in the very beginning where Kylo Ren went down to the planet to find the BB-8 unit that has a key to a map to finding someone. I'm not going to say who it is because that actually hasn't even been revealed in the trailer. But basically, he's sitting there trying to find it, and Poe, who is the owner of him, who is entrusted with the key, basically like ends up trying to sit there shoot him with one of the blasters, but Kylo Ren basically just like stops it, literally the laser in mid freaking air. I'm just watching like, oh shit, that is pretty fucking cool. Okay, then so sitting there watching that, then all of a sudden I like how they added it. They added some comedy into the movie, but it's not like too much comedy, just enough to make it good. So yeah, basically Kylo Ren has Poe up to face like, where is the android, or where's the part of the map? And he's like, oh, okay, so, am I talking first or you talking first? Like, how are we doing this here? So I'd start busting like, okay, cool, they got a bit of comedy. I like this. So yeah, so actually to who Kylo Ren is, that's another surprise with two of the main characters, which you'll find out once you go watch the movie. But otherwise, yeah, so that's definitely a little plot one I did not even think. I mean, I had a small judgment I was kind of making guesses at, but I didn't know for sure, so I was like, oh, cool, so they actually did. And there was also a main character who I'm pretty sure will be sad to go, like, no, why would you kill him? Ah. But yeah, so they killed one of the main characters. But other than that, it was just like let's go on to basically like the sword play. Like, as you see for episodes 1 to 3, the sword play was insanely over the top, shit ton of gymnastics, everybody flipping around everywhere, flipping on lightsabers, which is cool. I mean, it was fun fights to watch, but this one kind of seemed to win a bit more back to basics. Like, it wasn't super, like, over the top. It was just like a normal lightsaber battle where neither of them really were super skilled with it. But yeah, so basically there's one of the characters who becomes a Jedi, and they basically are barely discovering their powers, or their force powers are basically barely awakening. So once the person finally gets the lightsaber, who belonged to a certain someone from the past movies, basically the person and Kylo Ren start going at it. And at first, the person's basically not very skilled, but then all of a sudden they're like, oh wait, I gotta trust in the Force, use the Force, and everything. Then all of a sudden they start getting like a bit better, but it wasn't like over the top and ridiculous. It was actually like, okay, this is a bit of a realistic one, kind of like reminiscent of the original Star Wars, except like Luke and Vader actually had a little bit more sword skills. But other than that, of course, Kylo Ren's lightsaber is freaking badass, and I love freaking seeing Chewie, and there's like, yeah, Chewie's back, yeah. But other than that, yeah, just I don't know. I just loved it because like this movie's like, yes, this feels like the original Star Wars. This feels like it belongs within the movie set and stuff. Now, if they did the same work that they did in this one with episodes 1 through 3, it would have been so much better. I mean, of course, leave Jar Jar Binks out of it, but yeah. Other than that, if I'm gonna score this out of a 1 to 10 system, I'm gonna go ahead. Probably give it a good 9.5. I'm not gonna give it a perfect score because there is like some aspects like how the character all of a sudden is able to start using the force powers like right off the bat and started doing it really well and like learning it that quick without any sort of specific trains. Like, okay, that's kind of too quick unless they're that freaking gifted. But yeah, there also was one more funny part where the character is basically trying to basically go like use the whole force thing. Is like, you will unlock me and leave the room with the door open. He's like, what? He's like, you will unlock the door and leave the room with the door open. He's like, yeah, I'll tighten your shackles. Then they concentrate. Then they do it again, and they're like, okay, I will leave the room with the door open. Then as they walk away, the person goes like, and you will drop your gun. He's like, and I'm dropping a gun. I was just like, okay. So yeah, other than that, oh my god, it's so freaking good. Just between half the fights with the X-Wings and the TIE Fighters, watching the destroy the space station that's way bigger than the freaking Death Star that uses the energy from the sun. And with Kylo Ren, I'm not going to say whether he dies or is still alive. Actually, I'm not really sure because they kind of left it really open. That was like the only close thing to a spoiler I'm going to say, but all I can say is I'm pretty sure he's going to be in future movies just because of he was well. I'm not too familiar because I'm pretty sure the master was something from maybe one of the books. I'm assuming, but yeah. Other than that, I'm assuming that character is going to be in future movies, of course. And I'm curious how our new Jedi main character is going to do, and with how the movie left off, how they ended it. I'm just like, oh shit, what are they going to do from here? How is this going to go? Is this new Jedi going to get specific training from our mystery character who they're trying to figure out the coordinates of to find this person again? But yeah, so other than that, it was a really fantastic movie. I would say definitely, if you have not, go watch it. Try to get early tickets because me and two of my friends went to go try to see it, and it was sold all the way up till about 10 o'clock at night. So yeah, it's still pretty high demand, still not that easy to get good showings of and good seats. Luckily, we were in line at a good time and actually got fairly good seats. But yeah, other than that, like I said, 9.5 out of 10. Definite must see. Excellent work on this movie. I was really, really, really surprised. Well, happily surprised. I was like, yes, they did such a good job on these. Amazing. But yeah. So that's about it. If you guys have seen it, let me know in the comment below. What did you guys think? Try to leave out spoilers if you can for people who haven't seen the movie. But yeah. Other than that, be sure to rate, comment, subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll catch